The double slit experiment is a fascinating phenomenon in quantum physics that beautifully illustrates the peculiar behavior of particles at the quantum level. And remarkably, it can offer profound insights into the concept of focusing on our reality, especially when considering the implications of the fourth dimension. The experiment. In the double slit experiment, particles like electrons or photons are fired at a barrier with two slits. When observed, the particles go through one slit or the other, behaving like particles. However, when not observed, they act as waves, passing through both slits simultaneously and creating an interference pattern on the other side. This suggests that the act of observation collapses the wave function, forcing the particle to choose a state. Connection to the fourth dimension and reality. Imagine for a moment that your life is the particle, and the myriad paths your life could take are the slits. The fourth dimension, time, serves as the backdrop against these paths unfold. Just as the particle's behavior changes when observed, focusing on a specific outcome or reality can influence how your path through the fourth dimension materializes. The power of observation. Just as observing the particle in the experiment determines its state, focusing your attention on the reality you desire acts as a form of observation. It solidifies the potential outcomes from the quantum haze of possibilities into a tangible path forward. By concentrating on where you want to be, the version of reality you aim to inhabit, you're more likely to bring that reality into existence. Research and analogies. 1. Quantum mechanics and mind. Some interpretations of quantum mechanics, like the Copenhagen interpretation, imply that observation affects reality at the quantum level. Researchers like John Archibald Wheeler have gone further, proposing participatory universe theories, suggesting that reality is a participatory process. If we extend this concept metaphorically to our lives, it suggests that by focusing on a specific outcome, we're participating in the creation of that reality. Number 2, Schrödinger's cat analogy. Imagine your future as Schrödinger's cat, existing in a box where it is both alive and dead. Multiple potential states coexist until you open the box or make a decision, collapsing the possibilities into one reality. This thought experiment underscores the power of decisions and focus in shaping our lives. Application. How can we apply this to crafting the life we want? Here are a few steps. Clear vision. Define the reality you want to inhabit with as much detail as possible. Like setting up the experimental apparatus, clarity helps direct your focus. Mindful observation. Be mindful of where you direct your attention. Just as the observer affects the particle's state, your focus can materially affect your reality. Concentrate on actions, thoughts, and feelings aligned with your desired outcome. Embrace uncertainty. Just like the dual nature of particles in the experiment, embrace the uncertainty of your path. Recognize that not observing every step of the journey allows for the manifestation of desired outcomes in ways you might not expect. Decisive action. When you make decisions, do so with the intention of moving toward your envisioned reality. Each decision is an act of observation, collapsing the wave function of possibilities into the reality you're aiming to achieve. By understanding and applying the lessons from the double slit experiment, we see that our focus and observations have the power to shape our journey through the fourth dimension of time. This invites us to live more intentionally, understanding that our perceptions and actions are integral to the reality we experience. The paths we choose, much like the particles in the experiment, are influenced by our observations and intentions, guiding us toward the future we aspire to create. The power of observation isn't just a cornerstone of quantum mechanics. It's a profound principle that can illuminate various aspects of our everyday lives. Think about it. The mere act of paying attention to something can change its outcome. This idea, while rooted in physics, transcends into a more philosophical, even spiritual realm, suggesting that where we direct our focus can quite literally shape our reality. Everyday magic. Consider for a moment the simple act of nurturing a plant. When you focus your attention on caring for it, observing its needs for water, sunlight, and nutrients, it thrives. Your observation and subsequent actions bring about a flourishing life from what was once just a seed. Isn't it a bit magical how your focused attention can manifest growth and vitality? The ripple effect of attention. Think about how this principle plays out in relationships. When you actively listen to someone, giving them your full attention, the quality of your interaction changes. It's as if your focused observation of their words, emotions, and thoughts not only acknowledges their existence, but also validates and strengthens the connection between you. It's a powerful testament to how observation can transform the invisible bonds that connect us. Manifesting goals. When it comes to personal goals or dreams, the power of observation is equally potent. Focusing on your aspirations, visualizing them as if they've already come to fruition, can set a powerful process in motion. It's like planting a flag in the future you wish to reach. This focused attention acts as a beacon, guiding your decisions and actions, subtly steering your path toward that envisioned reality. Mindfulness and the moment. Moreover, the act of observing the present moment, a core practice in mindfulness, can significantly alter your perception of time and reality. By fully immersing yourself in the now, observing it without judgment, you might find that life feels richer, more nuanced. It's as if by observing the present with intention, you're able to peel back layers of experience and emotion that were previously unnoticed. This heightened awareness can transform mundane moments into ones of profound insight and beauty. The collective gaze. Expanding this concept further, consider the impact of collective observation. When a group of people focuses their attention on a common goal or belief, the energy and intent behind this shared focus can initiate movements, spark change, and even alter the course of history. It's a powerful reminder that our collective focus has the strength to shape the fabric of society. Navigating life with intention. Embracing the power of observation encourages us to navigate life with more intention and awareness. It invites us to consider the focus of our attention not as a passive act, but as an active force capable of molding our reality. Whether it's the personal realm of goals and relationships or the broader canvas of societal change, where we choose to direct our gaze matters profoundly. In essence, the power of observation is a reminder of our active participation in the universe. It's both a responsibility and a gift, the ability to influence our world and our experiences through the simple yet profound act of paying attention. So, where will you choose to focus your attention next? How will you harness this incredible power to shape the reality around you? The experiment involving plants and the impact of different types of music on their growth resonates deeply with the broader concept of how our environment, and specifically the vibrations within it, can influence living beings. Although the precise scientific consensus on the music experiment varies, the anecdotal evidence suggests that plants exposed to soothing music tend to fare better than those exposed to harsher sounds or silence. This idea dovetails beautifully with the concept of the power of words, especially when considering Dr. Masaru Emoto's famous water crystal experiments. Dr. Masaru Emoto and the water experiment. Dr. Emoto's experiments took this idea into a fascinating direction. He exposed water to various verbal expressions, music, and even written words, then froze the water and examined the crystals that formed. His findings suggested that water exposed to positive speech and thoughts formed aesthetically pleasing crystals, while those exposed to negative intentions did not. While these experiments have their critics in the scientific community, they've sparked a global conversation about consciousness, intention, and the impact of words. The vibrational power of words. At the heart of these discussions is the notion that words carry vibrational energy. Think about it. When someone speaks words of love and encouragement to you, don't you feel uplifted? Conversely, harsh or negative words can lower your spirits. This effect isn't just emotional. If we consider Emoto's hypothesis, our words might physically alter the environment around us and even the molecular structure of water. Given that our bodies are predominantly water, the implications are profound, speaking to ourselves and others. Reflect on how we speak to ourselves daily. Are our internal dialogues filled with kindness and encouragement, or are they more critical? Given the potential impact of our words, transforming our self-talk into a more positive and affirming narrative can literally change our internal environment. This, in turn, influences our health, our well-being, and even how we perceive the world around us. The ripple effect of kindness. Extend this concept to how we communicate with others. Each word we utter sends out a ripple, much like a pebble dropped into a pond. By choosing words that uplift, encourage, and heal, we're not just impacting the individual we're speaking to, we're contributing to a more positive collective vibration. It's a potent reminder of the power we hold in our speech and the responsibility that comes with it. Imagine the possibilities if we all began to harness the power of our words consciously. Just as an artist uses paint to transform a canvas, we could use our words to paint our realities, creating environments filled with positivity, growth, and well-being. Our conversations, our thoughts, even the music we listen to can become tools for sculpting a more vibrant, loving world. The essence of our power. This exploration into the power of words and their impact on our environment invites us to recognize the incredible influence we wield with our voices. It challenges us to speak with intention, to infuse our words with kindness, and to create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond our immediate perception. It's a call to use our words not just as a means of communication, but as a force for creating the reality we wish to inhabit, one word at a time. When we delve into the power of words and the vibrational impact they may have on our reality, the territory is ripe with both inspiring anecdotes and controversial theories. Here are a few insights and additional considerations that might tickle your sense of wonder and disbelief. 1. Quantum entanglement and communication. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where particles become interconnected in such a way that the state of one, no matter the distance, instantly influences the state of another. Some have speculated about the implications of this spooky action at a distance for human consciousness and communication. Could our thoughts and words influence others across distances instantaneously? While still firmly in the realm of speculation and not directly tied to verbal communication, the idea challenges our conventional understanding of connection and interaction. 2. Global Consciousness Project. This project, which emerged from research at Princeton University, explores whether collective human consciousness can influence the output of random number generators. During significant global events that focus collective attention and emotion, the project has reported deviations from randomness, suggesting a possible influence of collective consciousness on physical systems. The link between collective focus or intention, through words, thoughts, or emotions, and changes in physical systems is both controversial and fascinating, hinting at an unseen interconnectedness. 3. Water memory theories. Building on Dr. Emoto's work, the concept of water having a memory can extend to homeopathy, a controversial field where water is believed to remember the substances it has come into contact with, retaining healing properties even when the substance is no longer present in detectable amounts. Critics argue there's no scientific basis for such claims, but proponents find the idea that water can carry information to be revolutionary for understanding health and healing. The nocebo effect. While much is said about the placebo effect, its counterpart, the nocebo effect, is equally intriguing and somewhat unsettling. It suggests that negative expectations or words can result in worse outcomes. For instance, being told about potential side effects can increase the likelihood of experiencing those effects. This phenomenon underscores the powerful influence of suggestion and expectation, which are often conveyed through words. Rupert Sheldrake's morphic resonance. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphic resonance posits that memory is inherent in nature, suggesting that natural systems inherit a collective memory from all previous things of their kind. While highly controversial and considered pseudoscientific by many in the mainstream scientific community, Sheldrake's ideas propose that patterns of energy, which could be influenced by words and intentions, shape the essence of reality across time and space. These topics stretch the boundaries of our current scientific understanding, blending the edges of physics, consciousness, and the potential power of human intention and language. Whether these ideas inspire or provoke skepticism, they certainly fuel the imagination and challenge us to consider the profound impact our words and thoughts might have on the world around us and each other. They invite us into a space where science and spirituality might one day meet, offering new understandings of our interconnectedness and the power we hold to shape our reality.